are hitting the city by the bay, a little town in Oregon we've never seen before. That should be good.
Yeah.
And a couple of great Canadian cities.
That means the travel guys are on a Holland America West Coast cruise next.
Hey, look, there's the ship.
Hi, I'm Jim Gordon.
And I'm Darren Parkman.
And we are the travel guys.
That's right, it says so right here on my hat.
Wow, nice hat.
Well, we've been away for a while, but we are back circumnavigating the world, this time on our Holland America West Coast cruise. There's the ship right behind us.
Yeah. Coming up, Darren Parkman. Yes, I said Darren Parkman will do most of the heavy lifting in that city by the bay, San Francisco.
I'm not surprised, I always do. Boy, this sure brings back memories. You know, I was this close to graduating from cheese school. I was like one semester short.
Okay.
We'll make our stage debut in a little town called Asoria, Oregon. We want to thank all you wonderful Travel Guys fans for coming out tonight, and thank you so much for the warm applause and the warm reception.
Is that guy asleep in the third row there? And of course, we'll find the perfect pint in Victoria, BC.
All that and a lot more coming up, so stick around. Let's get on that ship and get moving.
One of the great stops on our Holland America West Coast cruise is that city by the bay. Parkman and I love it. We know you do too. San Francisco.
It's so great to be back. It's been years since I've been here, and I know this town is just chock full of famous landmarks. You got the bridge, you got Alcatraz, the trolley cars. Time to go do some exploring, my friend.
Yeah,
you go that way, I'll go this way. Let's go.
We've been doing the show almost 2 decades. We always do these things together. It's
Well, I've been maturing lately, and I think I should probably venture out on my own. And just to
Does
check things out.
this mean you're also no longer living in your parents' basement suite?
No, I'm still living there, but I'm paying rent now, so.
Okay, so
All right, let's go.
I'll find some things to do.
All right,
okay.
let's go. Well, we're here in San Francisco for a good time, not a long time. So there are a ton of tourist attractions here. I'm going to see how many I can hit in a short period of time. It's going to be great. Starting here at famous Fisherman's Wharf.
We all remember Jimmy's place, don't we? Let's take a look.
Hi there.
Hello, friend.
Wonder if you could help me. I'm looking for soft drinks, frozen snacks, you know, just all kinds of stuff. That's what I'm looking for.
Stranger, you've come to the right place. Welcome to Jimmy's place.
That was a very long pause. Was that necessary?
Of course.
Well, now, in that same spirit, I have my own place. Welcome to Darren's Cafe. Breakfast all day.
When in San Francisco, don't forget to obey all traffic laws, and whatever you do, please, please don't forget to eat crab. So what are you doing here, bay tours? Or?
Yeah, we got a bay tour. Now boarding. It's only $20. It's cheaper than crab. It's cheaper than parking. You can bring the booze, make it a booze cruise underneath the Golden Gate Bridge, past Alcatraz, a circular tour through the bay. Bring the lunch, make it a picnic. Yes, there's toilets on board. And
It's cheaper than a crab.
Get on board. He's on. You're in, sir. Sir, want to join us? It's only $20. It's cheaper than parking and cheaper than crab, sir. Come on, get in here.
This guy's a natural.
This is the Bravo, the newest vessel in town. Welcome to San Francisco. This is how we roll.
You got to come out of your shell a little bit. You really do.
Now boarding, now boarding, now boarding, now boarding.
Well, there's another great tourist attraction right behind me, probably one of the most famous bridges in the world. It's San Francisco's Golden Gate Bridge. Well, you may not have known this, but San Francisco is even famous for chocolate. Behind me is the historic Ghirardelli Chocolate Factory. Well, San Francisco's famous for its many, many hills, and I just climbed up a massive one now to get a glimpse and a best view of probably the most famous prison in the world. That over there is Alcatraz Island, and it's where the famous prison housed some of the most notorious bad guys in history, including Al Capone. Very cool to see that. Well, we wrap up our whirlwind tourist tour of San Francisco on famous Lombard Street, which is probably the crookedest street in the world. You've never seen such a windy street, and tourists flock here from all over the world just to see this street and see these cars trying to navigate the street. It's almost like a roller coaster. Well, I found out you actually can do a lot of San Francisco in just one afternoon. I'm on one side of the city. I know Jim Gordon's on the other side of the city. I bet he's been doing a lot of exploring also. Having a lot of fun out there doing some crazy stuff.
Actually, I'm exploring this pail of beer right now. But Darren Parkman, thanks for doing all the heavy lifting on this segment. Cheers.
Well, we're just steps away from our Holland America ship, the Koenigsdam, in San Francisco, here at the Pier Market restaurant having a great meal, and it's located in a very busy tourist area called Pier 39. Very vibrant.
Talking with the Director of Operations, Ryan Simmons, here in the Pier Market. Pal, I've been here a couple times today. It's been slammed every time I've been in here. What can people expect to see when they come into Pier Market?
We've been open since 1983 and have had a lot of people come through the doors over the years. Without a doubt, what we're best known for is our mesquite wood grill up in the front. Anything that comes off that grill is going to be amazing. Lobster, fresh fish, burgers, also our clam chowder. We've won the clam chowder cook-off the last 3 years.
And this area is so spectacular. We were filming here back in 2008 at one of your other restaurants, Wipeout. You guys are popular all year around here, yeah?
We definitely have a seasonal flow, a little bit busier in the summer and fall and a little bit slower in the winter. But there's definitely good business, and the weekends are always pretty consistent year-round.
Say it's winter right now, and you said this is slow. So anyway, thank you for having us here. Come check out Pier Market Restaurant in Pier 39. Well, buddy, we've been in the town for the day. What are your thoughts on San Francisco? It's been a long time.
It's such a vibrant city, though. Look at how many people are walking around on the streets here. Tons of tourists in this town. And you know the great thing about San Francisco is it's a gorgeous sunny day today, but it's like this pretty much year-round, except for summertime.
That's
when
right.
When it's foggy pretty much every day, and it's actually cold in the summer. But imagine having weather like this year-round.
I couldn't.
I can live with that. I can live with that.
And you know what's funny? We've never actually done a show here in the summer. We've always been here in the winter.
Yeah.
We've done a couple shows here over the years in 2008 and 2013, but the city just gets bigger and better. Like there's just more and more stuff to do.
And it can be 90 degrees in October here, which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, our latest stop on our West Coast cruise brings us to a place we've actually never been before. Never been to this town. It's a cool little place called Asoria, Oregon.
Yeah, we've done Travel Guys in Portland, but we've never been to this historic town. Founded in 1811. Buddy, I didn't know this. First settlement west of the Rockies.
And it's very picturesque.
Yep.
Lots of wilderness around here, and some pretty famous Hollywood movies have been filmed right here, including the 1980s movie The Goonies.
Right, yeah.
And Free Willy.
Free Willy.
Remember that one?
Yeah, I do.
Say what
yeah,
now?
yeah.
And Kindergarten Cop was also filmed here.
One more Hollywood fact. It is said that Clark Gable's career began in this town.
Who dat?
Oh, he's a big star. Was a big star.
Okay, I'll look him up.
Hey, travel guys, welcome to Asoria.
Well, thank you.
Hi,
Thanks very
I'm
much.
Naomi.
Hi, Naomi.
Hey,
Nice
I'm
to
Darren.
meet ya.
Pleasure to meet you.
Meet you.
Tell our viewers in Canada, you must be very excited for cruise ships coming back to your town.
Absolutely, absolutely. We are so happy to have everybody here and have tourism come back and ships. It's been just great.
It's been kind of quiet for a couple of years, but that's all changing.
I'm so excited. This is our first one and we are just thrilled.
Oh man, it's nice to take these off. It really is. You know, a town like Astoria, Oregon was hit very hard during the COVID pandemic because it relied on cruise ship business that really wasn't here over the last 2.5 years.
Yeah, I know the people we're talking to on the street, buddy. Everybody's still conscious of it, still being safe, but just the smiles on people's faces. We're the first ship to come in, as you said, in 2.5 years.
They're loving us.
Yeah,
we're the very first ship.
That's a little much, but they are happy to see the cruise ships
And
back.
we're going to be the first cruise ship into Victoria
And
Vancouver.
yeah.
Well, this is kind of cool. Behind us is the original 100-plus-year-old Astoria County Jail. And what's cool about it is it was actually used as a movie prop. It was in the 1980s movie Goonies.
It's true, actually. I tell you, buddy, there's great history in this town, but so many people, friends of ours, said, "Oh, you're going to Astoria? That's where they filmed Goonies." Like
Have you seen the Goonies?
I've not seen the Goonies. No.
I think it's available on video cassette. I've got one of the VCRs at home.
You still got that?
I got a
yeah?
VCR
Yeah,
at home.
okay.
Yeah.
The black and white television.
I'm
still
up
have
to
it?
date.
No, you're really
It's
hip.
black and white. I'm going color one of these years.
Oh, are you?
I am
Wow.
one of these years.
Well done.
This now actually is also the Oregon Film Museum, but a very cool historic building. I can see why it was used as a movie prop. Very cool.
Well, we'd like to welcome you all to the historic Liberty Theater here in Astoria, opened in 1925.
And we want to thank all you wonderful Travel Guy fans for coming out here. We want to thank you for your warm reception and applause. It's humbling, isn't it?
It really is.
Friend of yours?
No.
$1 is all it costs to get on a trolley.
Well, we're now in the kind of the historic waterfront area, buddy, in Astoria. It's a little windy.
A little windy down here, but this is where the Columbia River meets the ocean, right down here.
Ah.
Yeah. You didn't know that, did you?
I did not know that, sir.
Well, now you do. Will you retain it, though?
Sorry, what now?
I rest my case. Well, sir, there is a bit of an unusual tourist attraction right in front of us here. It's a big honking sea lion. See him down there?
Yeah.
He's resting.
Reminds me of my college days. But
You did a lot of resting in college.
there's
yeah.
another one over there.
Oh, yeah, there is over there. Wow, yeah.
And what's interesting is you can hear a whole bunch of them underneath this building here.
Yeah, it's kind of spooky. Under that dark building, you can hear hundreds of them barking.
Yeah.
Barking. Hear that?
Don't
Hear
try
it?
to get their attention. See, this one's you're getting this one's attention.
Hey, I'm getting his attention. He's looking at me. What a cute face on it, though, eh? Yeah. Got a cute face. Well, we've spent far too much time on the wrong side of the bar, haven't we, during our lives?
Yes,
But
we
now
really
it's
have,
time
actually.
to be on the right side of the bar, and we're going to realize our dreams of becoming bartenders.
Now,
Ready?
there's a lot of glasses here.
We're going to see how fast we can pour 15 drinks.
Yeah, I'm starting first with some vodka.
Okay, I'll give you a go. Not until I say. Okay, ready?
Way
Ready?
too much stress on me.
Set, and go, sir.
That's okay.
There's hardly any in there, sir. Yeah, that's it. Fortify those drinks. Fortify those drinks, sir. Well done.
I'm getting arm lock here.
There you go. Okay, one more time. Keep going. All right. Be generous. Be generous. Wow. That's not even 2 fingers.
Pour. Well, that's, oh, wow. Look at the mess
that.
you're making.
Look at the
Wow.
colors. Look at the colors. See?
Wow.
See? Are you learning something
I
about
really
bartending?
am, actually.
Are you learning something about
Keep going,
bartending?
actually. That's very, very bad. Wow.
Look at
That's,
that. See that? See what I'm doing here? See what are you learning?
no, I really am, actually. It's just
Look
fascinating.
at the colors. Look at the pretty colors. Come on.
Wow.
It's amazing. All right, here we go. There we go. All right. And now we have 15 drinks to drink.
Yes, but as proud as we are of ourselves, there's
Yeah.
a couple guys that can do this a lot better.
I don't believe that.
Look. Wow.
That is incredible. I could do that, you know. I could. I have the coordination.
If you had all the drinks we just made, maybe. But yeah. Hey, why do you have 2?
Well, I have a problem with greed.
Now we're going to talk about food, and I got the guy you really want to talk to. It's Executive Chef Owen D'Souza. Owen, thank you for joining us on the show. I know you're really busy. Okay, pal. We've got 3 different dishes that I can't wait to dig into, but they're all from different restaurants. So what do we got?
Absolutely.
Let's start with this delicious-looking meal here.
This is a wasabi and soy crusted beef tenderloin. That's from the tamarind. Then what we have here is the morel crusted halibut with the leek fondue that comes from the Pinnacle Grill. And here, this is the best. This is my favorite. We have the lobster salad. This is from Rudy Seldemer. It's with the potato confit. We cook it in duck fat. It's simply beautiful.
Let's talk a bit about what do you see coming in the future? Cruises are back, obviously. Are you looking for? I mean, do you kind of plan the menus too with everybody else around the seasons?
Well, we plan it according to seasons, depending on the itineraries you're sailing in. Now, one new thing that's really coming through, which is in the pipeline, which is in the works, is we have this Savor My Catch.
Oh, okay.
So when a guest goes out on a tour,
Yeah.
on the specific tours, of course, well, if they catch something, they can bring it back on board, and we would cook it for them the way they want it.
Oh, well done. Very nice. I wish I would have known that. I got several bottles of wine today, actually, from a store I was in.
I could help you cook that too.
Okay. Hey, it's Chef Owen D'Souza joining us here in the dining room. Thank you. I know you're really busy, and I thank you for bringing this great food out, which my crew is now going to push me aside to eat.
Absolutely.
So,
Go for it.
Thank you. Well, of course, there's a great selection of restaurants on board, and with that comes a really good wine. We're at Blend, where you can learn more about wine, sample some great wines. We're joined by cellar master Jude, who has opened up some lovely wine for us. Welcome.
Thank you.
And speaking of sampling great wine, we hold in our hands a beautiful glass of wine. What are we drinking here?
Right now you're drinking the Col Solari. It's a collaboration of Chateau Saint Michel and Antinori. This is a Cabernet Sauvignon with a blend of Cabernet Franc.
I'm feeling classier by the second here. I really am. That's really nice wine.
Oh, that's great. What else do you have here?
Right now I do have the Silverado from Napa. It's a Californian Cabernet Sauvignon with a little touch of Merlot and Petit Verdot. And I do have the Cape Mental. This is from Australia. It's a Cabernet Sauvignon also.
And if you want to learn more about wines, there are regular wine tasting events here on the ship.
Correct.
We shouldn't say just reds, some great
No,
whites here
yeah,
on the
of
ship
course,
as
yeah.
well. And cheers to that, my friend.
Cheers. Well, Parkman and I have done a lot of Holland America cruises. This is the first time we're talking to the president of the company. It's Gus Antorcha. We got a few minutes with you. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks so much. And Gus, it's been a long couple of years for everyone involved in traveling.
things are starting to move again, and there's been a lot of fanfare about the Koningsdam coming back into Canada. You got to be happy about the way things are unfolding.
Absolutely. We are incredibly excited to be back in Canada, starting with Koningsdam Sunday out of Vancouver.
We should let people know too that if you have any concerns at all about traveling now, there are safety measures still in place here. Tell us about those.
We have a significant number of safety measures on board. They're really layers of protection that we have. It really starts with operating vaccinated voyages, where the guests need to be vaccinated to come on board. We vaccinated all the crew, and if they are eligible for a booster, the crew also has their booster shots. And then we test before everyone comes on board.
That's a lot of layers.
Yeah.
Well, that's not the start of it. There's a whole bunch of stuff we do on board too, but
Well, hand sanitizer everywhere. And,
well, yeah, and enhanced filtration and UV lighting. Our crews wear masks as they serve, and we do surveillance testing of our crews every week. So
I think that reassures a lot of people if they're thinking about taking a cruise.
Yeah, let's talk about the cruises. I mean, as Darren said, there were a couple of years of just nothing. We did do a lot of filming as well, but are you guys going to be back up to full 100% capacity in terms of all the cruises you were offering pre?
We will. We absolutely
2020?
will.
Yeah.
We're going to do a full Alaska season. That includes 4 ships out of Vancouver. And we also sail off the east coast of Canada, and those ships will be returning in the summer as well.
And let's not forget the fun factor. All of the stuff that was here before COVID is here, only better now. There's a bar or a lounge on every corner. There's food whenever you want it. Tons of live entertainment, so people can expect to have a good time when they come on a cruise.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Everything that our guests are used to, that our guests are looking forward to, is open, it's functioning, it's ready to receive them.
I can attest to that.
No, and I want to say that we actually have enjoyed 1 or 2 beverages while we've been on the boat so far.
Adult
So it's-
beverages,
yeah.
I hope?
Well, that half a beer on the
Yeah,
hot
okay.
summer day.
Never
actually.
more than that,
No,
though. No, of course not.
Sir, thank you for joining us. It's
Sure.
great to be
Thank you,
back,
Gus.
and
Appreciate
looking
it.
forward to seeing you guys out there.
Thank you.
Lots of fun, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You having your fair share of cocktails?
Got the beverage package.
You got the beverage package. I love the beverage package. Yeah. You're allowed 15 a day, right?
Yep.
How long before you got those killed? Noonish?
No.
No. They're lasting all night then. Yeah.
11:59 a.m.
Well, there you go. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just come in under the wire.
Yep.
But it's a lot of fun though. Lots of stuff to do on the ship, isn't there?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I'm digging it. And it's the first time in a while we've been able to get out and do stuff, which is great.
It's 2015 for us.
Oh, really? Wow.
Our last cruise was not 2019.
19.
19, just before COVID, right?
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
before the pandemic.
Before
Well,
COVID.
We had to cancel the one last year
Well-
for the Mediterranean.
well, here's hoping you guys get out a lot more often now that things are opening up. Cheers.
All right,
Cheers.
Cheers.
You know, I kind of dig the old school vibe on cruise ships because there is a formal night where you dress up, and I can't remember the last time I had a tie on.
It has been a while.
Decades,
I had
decades.
I had a clip on about 2 months ago. But,
Did you?
yeah.
Got a photo with it?
Well, I don't
Yeah.
actually. but-
Actually, I don't really care anyway. So,
No, it's
yeah.
great actually because you and I like to do the suit jack thing. People who watch our show know that we do that way too much, but it's great that one night on the cruise ship, it's like, you know what?
Well, it's
Suit
black tie night, black tie night,
yeah,
yeah.
which is fantastic. We've talked about this before on the show when cruising with Holland America. Food is spectacular.
It's
so.
unbelievable. Second time, we're going to have a great meal tonight, and there might even be some drinking.
I'm sorry, what are you doing outside the restaurant with us?
Well, you know, it's part of my persona. People know me for this.
They really do.
Yeah.
The
And they love me for this.
The fan mail that comes in
Yeah.
is just spectacular, actually. Okay.
Have I had too much to drink?
No, you're fine.
Okay, just checking.
Okay, I'll let you know.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. Just feel free to approach me if you think.
It's really just winded my
Sorry,
rib,
you all
actually.
right? It's hard to believe that in just a few short hours, in a few short days, I'm going to be taking back this rented suit and eating craft dinner again.
Oh,
I know.
well,
But
I feel
tonight, I'm dining on peppercorn steak.
I feel really dressed up, but I'm actually having my meal with fries. So that really just downplays it a little bit.
We're
but-
kings for a day,
Yeah,
sir.
and great wine.
We're kings
Yeah.
for a day.
Cheers. We're at the pinnacle. Cheers. Well, buddy, we are in a very familiar place, the British Columbia capital, Victoria. We've done a couple of shows here in the past.
We sure have. I don't think we've ever been to this city via cruise ship, though. We just stepped off the Koningsdam. It's a beautiful sunny day. We're going to check out some of the sights.
Let's do it.
Probably the single most historic building in the entire city
of Victoria is the Empress Hotel. It's one of the original CP Railway hotels, and what a beautiful, classy place this is.
Yeah, and the whole harbor area seems to be built around it because it's been here so long.
Hey, look, it's Bruce. You know what Bruce is?
I do not, sir.
Bruce is a moose.
Oh.
Bruce the Moose. So where are we now, by the way? The street just got very narrow.
We are in a historic place called Trounce Alley, named after Victoria pioneer Thomas Trounce.
Ah, okay. Kind of a cool area, kind of
Yeah.
historic looking.
Yeah.
Are those original, those gas lights behind us?
Those are over 100 years old.
Wow, very cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I like what they've done with this area with it. You know, they've redone the alley, the great hip stores and restaurants and galleries. Very cool neighborhood.
Kind of cool, yep. One of the coolest watering holes in downtown Victoria is a very funky upscale place called the Irish Times Public House, and by golly, we're having ourselves a pint.
We always have a knack for finding a great spot in every town we go into, and this is beautifully located on Government Street. And buddy, you look around this place, it's gorgeous, it's packed.
It's like being in an Irish pub in Europe, really.
It is, yeah.
Very cool.
Cheers.
Cheers. Well, we've had a great time on board the Koenigsdam, and we've learned a lot about ourselves on this cruise.
Like?
What I learned about you, I didn't really care for it.
Oh, it's taking you this many years.
I didn't really care for it. Yeah.
But before we leave, as we always do, let's check out Jim and Darren's top 5 coolest things about our Holland America West Coast cruise. Number 5.
It's got to be realizing our lifelong dreams of becoming Holland America cruise ship bartenders. Somebody pinch me.
These are mine. These are all mine.
Number 4.
It's got to be enjoying the high life in one of the many great restaurants here on the cruise ship. Buddy, I got to tell you, I'm loving this. I'm loving the way I'm dressed. Is that
Nice suit, yeah.
Well, it's a nice suit too. Is that rented?
Yes. Number 3.
Making our theatrical debut at the historic Liberty Theater in the Oregon town of Astoria.
Wow, this place is jam-packed tonight for our debut.
I see a lot of people dressed as empty seats. Number 2.
It's got to be hanging out in one of our favorite cities in the world, San Francisco, with the famous Alcatraz prison right behind us. See that back there?
Oh.
First time you've seen it on this trip.
Oh, no, I was over
Yeah.
there. I just,
You've been doing lots of exploring.
lot of exploring, including Alcatraz. Yes. And the number 1 coolest thing about our West Coast trip
is being on board the first cruise back into Canada in over 2 years.
We'll see you next time on The Travel Guys.
Post-production services by First Anniversary Pictures.
Well, I'm at the Greenhouse Spa on the Koenigsdam and about to get a relaxing reflexology foot massage. And this for me is great because normally people don't like to touch me because they don't know where I've been. Ooh, that's a good massage.